Okay, there we go. Now we're casting. Dude, why is my nameplates not working? They're not going up. Oh, wait. Does this replay, like, not have this? Do team games not have the special features? Oh, with, like, the name. Yeah, you can't have, like, all 4 nameplates. Anyway, this is StarCraft 2 EDU. Here, I am Buckshot. With me is Delmadge and our new co-caster, Zergburger. This is a 2v2 Delmadge played. He is the Protoss in the top position. His partner is Cillibik. Is that right?
Yep.
Cillibik.
Real life friend of mine.
Real life friend. It's always good to have real life friends, not just StarCraft friends.
It is good.
Yeah.
We were communicating on TeamSpeak, so if you guys notice a lack of communication here, it's because we were talking to each other. Just a little pro tip: if you guys are ever playing 2-on-2, 3-on-3, whatever, and you're playing with real friends, even if you guys aren't in the same place, you know, maybe get on TeamSpeak something. I just feel like I can't type as fast as I can talk. So
I'm pretty sure most people feel that way.
Yeah, well, there might be some really fast typists out there, but either way,
and really bad stutterers.
I'm just saying that being able to talk to your partner in real time and not have to like type something out while you're trying to micro, it comes in handy a lot. So just a little side note.
All right, Zergberg, why don't you get started here?
Looks like they're building buildings. I don't know. It looks like Protoss is getting trying to block off basically two stuff. In this game, did you know what races they were before you started?
I think we did.
Rando,
They're double Terran.
Rando Fashando.
I'm not
double
scouting,
Terran?
so I'm assuming we knew. When I play 2v2s, when we were playing here when I was playing here with Cillibik, we had our plan set. No matter who we were going up against, I was going to 4-gate. And then if we were going up against Terran, he would Zergling Baneling. If we were going against Toss, he would still just Baneling. And if we were going up against Zerg, he would try and get some early Roaches, because Roaches beat Lings. So that was pretty much our general plan, so we didn't really
you're good at blocking. I'm not as good at blocking as you are.
Yeah, I try real hard. I practice.
It's good at symmetry.
Yeah, I do like symmetry a lot. Anyway, so since we're both going, I think we knew this was a double Terran team. So I'm, just starting my standard 4-gate start out. And Cillibik is going for the spawning pool, and he's just going to try and get some Banelings going here. Just to give you an idea of the leagues, for 2s, I am in Platinum League with Buckshot. Cillibik and I, though, as a team, were in Silver, I believe, and that's because Cillibik is a Bronze Silver level player. So I think these Terran guys were up against. I think they were slightly favored. I think everyone we played that night was slightly favored. So they're probably either in just a higher Silver League than us or possibly Gold.
So you notice in 2s, people wonder why pro gamers don't really, there isn't a 2s or a team pro circuit. It's because basically in 2s, it's about the rush. You just kind of abuse stuff like the 4-gate or like the 3-rack or even the speedling all in. And it's just 2 people gaining up on 1 person this early in the game. It's so near impossible to stop. And if you're playing in 2s and you're a serious 2v2 player with maybe a friend, definitely the rush strategy usually works out a lot better. So definitely try to abuse kind of the rush, especially with Terran, kind of abuse the Marine Marauder, which looks like our red Terran player is going. And our blue Terran player looks like he's going for some factory play. And as we said before, Cillibik's getting the Banelings, and Delmadge is going for the 4-gate rush. And yeah, we shall see how this goes.
So you can see Cillibik's getting his Zergling speed out, and he's getting 10 Zerglings on the way, and the Baneling nest is coming up. So pretty good timing by him. I have 3 Stalkers coming out. Oh, I know what happened in this game. So normally you get your proxy pylon down when you only have like 1 Stalker, 2 Zealots, and then you warp in your units as you're already walking out. But they killed my probe, and then this Marine was chasing my probe around. So I decided to build more Stalkers at my base while I was getting the warp gates, and then I started my proxy up here on this high ground. I was originally going to place it a little bit lower, closer to Red's base, but that wasn't working out. So this 4-gate actually takes a little bit longer, but luckily we still pulled it off pretty well.
Oh my god, so much four-gating.
So much 4-gate.
In 2's game, it's really there are really the 4-gate with the mass marine or with the mass zergling all in is such a great strat because the zerg gets so many units out on the field and the Protoss backs it up with quick reinforcement. But our blue Terran player going straight for siege tanks, which is a great idea in 2's if you can hold off the rush, just because siege tanks will just with more units on the field in 2's will just deck it. So here comes the attack. We have a bunker set up. And
so I'm pretty sure at this point Cillibik's getting his banelings ready, and I'm pretty sure I told him to go first, and I just told him to auto attack. So he's going to auto attack his banelings up here, and I'm going to follow with the zealots to get some sight, and then let the stalkers pound away.
My only critique thus far would be it would have probably been a better idea to scout a little bit with some zerglings to see what they were going early on. I mean, a lot of people get scared of scouting in the first 2 to 3 minutes, but that's so crucial what the layout of the game is going to be in the next 10. Really, like it really is.
Yeah, with the zergling swarm, with this amount of zerglings, the second they get in the base, it's over.
Yeah.
Because they just work your mineral line. The stalkers, our blue Terran player wasn't able to get his mech units out in time, and he didn't even look like he tried. No.
If you guys noticed though, one thing Cillibik did do very well, and this actually saved us in a couple of the other games we played this night, is as we were pushing out for our first push, he went ahead and expanded. I think you went way too far back.
Of course I went way too far back.
Anyway, you can see right here we're getting ready to move out, and he plops down his expansion. So he did a very good job there of getting that expand going, just in case this.
He's also streaming units.
Yeah, and he's constantly building units and just streaming them towards the enemy's base. So just in case this rush fails, he's gonna have some economy to back it up, and at the same time, he's constantly sending units towards the rush to keep reinforcing, because that's probably the biggest part of a rush, is not just sending units and stopping, but continuing to send units to see if maybe you can actually break through eventually.
So something that's also noted is just that one base Zerg playing team games like this, and everyone watches so many pro games, and you have to expand early, you have to stay one base up. You can see with this a combined rush with a one base Zerg, very effective. The amount of Zerglings and Banelings you're able to get out on the field is so hard to deal with, and really it's just really fun actually when you just kind of play 2s like this. So if you have team games, we will cast them at StarCraft2edu. It doesn't have to be just one. Send us your team games. Send us any funny games or any funny rushes that maybe you or some friends have cooked up in your team games. So thanks. And do you want to do a sign off? You can do a sign off.
I'm good. Don't do drugs.
Stay classy, StarCraft.